So, our last class, where we were talking about how to analyze the information on the periodic table, we were given a homework where you had to analyze what the atomic number was, the symbol, the name, and the atomic mass was for each element in group 15. So, we went over nitrogen together, and then you had to do the second, third, fourth, and fifth elements in group 15. And we talked about how the groups go up and down, and they're also called families because the elements in a given group or family have similar properties, and that the periods are the rows. And we talked about how the rows, they also have numbers. They go side to side, and they're like a sentence that you go to the side and end with a period. So just to review a little bit of that assignment, we have here that the atomic number for the second element in group 15 is also 15 because that is the number here in the upper left corner of the box for that element. The symbol is a capital P, and as we know, the symbols for for elements start with a capital letter. Sometimes they just have one letter, sometimes they have two letters, sometimes they have three letters, and those are the symbols that are used to represent the element in chemical formulas. Then the name for the second element is phosphorus. Then the atomic mass is the number with a decimal, and it's a larger number than the atomic number. We will go over in a future video why that's the case, but for now, we can just remember that when we're analyzing this information, that the smaller number is the atomic number, and the larger number is the mass, the atomic mass. For those students who are coming from foreign countries, this dot indicates, or point indicates a decimal. It does not indicate the thousands place rather. In the United States, to indicate thousands, you have to have a comma. So that is an important piece of information. And I'm even going to make a note here for us that when we talk about writing numbers, so if I have 30 point, I believe this one is 974. This is a very confusing point for some students. 30.974 is equal to 30.974. 30, comma 974 is 30,974. And I know for some students coming from other countries, in their country it's the reverse. The point indicates thousand and the comma indicates point, but so that we can make sure that we are saying the numbers correctly for our atomic masses, this is an important point to review for English language learners particularly, that point is decimal and the comma is the thousand. So that's a review of how the homework should have been done. If we look at arsenic, the third element in group 15, we can see that its atomic number is 33. Its symbol is capital A, lowercase s. Its name is arsenic, and its atomic mass is 74.922. Having said all of that, now we want to understand, well, what is the importance of this information? Well, we just said the symbol is used in chemical formulas. Of course, you have to have a name for each element that makes up all of the substances in the universe. The mass, we're going to learn about how that is used in chemical experiments. And of course, you have to be able to weigh out a certain amount of grams of a material in the lab. When we look at the atomic number, however, we want to see why that's important. And in our next video, we will see why the atomic number is important.